Welcome to First and 10 with HS Live. I'm sports editor Nicholas Shiva. Again with me is the king of the cow, prognosticator of all things state playoffs, Mike McGarry. Mike, we're at Ocean City High School. It's kind of like time
Full
is
circle,
first
right?
circle
Full
in a way.
circle.
Yeah,
We did our first show of the year here before the battle at the beach. It was about 95 degrees. We were in shorts and t-shirts. I got my old man jacket on the side. I didn't wear it for the video today, but it's about 59 degrees out. Good football weather as we get ready for the first weekend of the state high school football
and this
playoffs.
is what the state football playoffs are really about. Rivalry games. The weather's a little chilly. You might need a knit hat or two, because they like to call them in Canada. This is what we all kind of dream of.
Yeah, we got a dozen public school press area teams playing in the first round of the playoffs this weekend. The 3 non-publics will begin play next weekend. And we're here at Ocean City because the featured game of the weekend, Mainland Regional, the number 7 seed in South Jersey Group 4 against the 2nd seed at Ocean City. 5th time since 2019 that these two rivals have met.
The rivals and everything, tiddlywinks, gymnastics, you name it. How do you prepare for a rival that you keep playing and playing and playing over and over and over?
Well, I think Ocean City coach Kevin Smith said it best in that you kind of take the emotion out of the game. You know it's going to be a big game. You know there's going to be a lot of people here, so that's going to take care of itself. And you just kind of focus on the fundamentals and the execution. Ocean City's done that great this season. They're 9-0. Riley Gunnels has matured as a quarterback. They've got Jacob Wilson back from an injury at running back, Sean Mazzatelli at running back. They've got a stingy defense led by Taylor Egat and Chick Casaboom. So it's an Ocean City team that's 9-0, like we said, and heading into the playoffs on an upswing.
And with Mainland, it's that running game they have. You have Jabril Mace and Marlon Leslie. They really key that running game.
Yeah, Mainland's 4-5. They've been banged up by injury. Marlon Leslie, I believe, is out for the season now with a shoulder injury. Jabril Mace, running back, has run for more than 800 yards. He missed the game before last week with an injury. So Mainland is a young football team. They play a lot of sophomores in key spots. But you know, it's the end of the season now, so those sophomores are probably like juniors, so you never know what's going to happen.
And in a game like this will build for the future of what they want to accomplish down the road in a way.
Right, absolutely. It's a chance to get in that playoff atmosphere and test yourself again against your biggest rival.
Also this weekend, Millville, the top seed, I think it's in South Jersey 4.
Yeah, Millville's the number 1 seed in South Jersey Group 4, 7-1. They'll be hosting Toms River South Friday night out at Wheaton Field.
Yeah, it is my alma mater. I guess more of the same from the Thunderbolts. That offense has been awfully impressive.
Yeah, offense, I believe they're averaging 42 and change points a game. Nate Robbins at quarterback, LaQuint Allen at running back, Lozier Brooks at wide receiver. We know the names. Nobody stopped them so far this season. St. Augustine slowed them down in their only defeat, but Millville, obviously, a team to watch as the public school playoffs begin.
We've talked about 3 public schools most of the year, Ocean City, Millville, and the third one is Cedar Creek. You know, they have another Great Area Harbor Regional Derby on Saturday afternoon against Oakcrest.
Absegami.
I'm sorry. I guess, is the title a bust for them in a way?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Cedar Creek, the number 1 seed in South Jersey Group 3, but Group 3 is absolutely loaded. You got Rumson Fairhaven in there. You've got Delsey in there. There's a lot of good teams in Group 3. Cedar Creek will begin the playoffs with Absegami. Their quarterback, Ray Weed, he's thrown for more than 1,000 yards. He's run for almost 1,000. Cedar Creek, a number of stars on offense, right? J.C. Landicini thrown for more than 2,000 yards. JoJo Brook at wide receiver. Jaquan Howard at running back. We know all the names.
And the thing about Cedar Creek is not like this isn't your father's Cedar Creek, quote unquote. This is a team that can run the football when they need to. They showed it at Holy Spirit last season, running it like basically the clock out with 8 minutes to go. And their defense is top notch.
Yeah, Jaquan Howard has given them another dimension. We've talked about it all season long. We've written about it all season with his ability to run between the tackles. You know, he ran out the clock against Holy Spirit in their win over Holy Spirit. He dominated the second half in their win over Winslow Township. That's a dimension as good as Cedar Creek has been in the past. They haven't had that big guy who's got the ability to run between the tackles. Jaquan Howard has given them that.
And during this time of year where the weather changes and everything, that's the perfect thing. Like sometimes the pass offense and the wind and the rain won't be firing. You can lean on that running game.
Yeah, any playoff football at any level, if you can run the football and play defense, you've got, you know, those are the 2 main ingredients for success.
Also, anything else from the Cal teams? EHT returns to the playoffs?
Yeah, EHT back in the playoffs for the first time since 2010. They'll be at Cherokee on Friday night. EHT won 6 out of the last 7. Cherokee's won 4 in a row. They're a perennial South Jersey playoff power, so we'll see what happens there. Southern Regional hosts Williamstown on Friday night. another Central Jersey Group 5 quarterfinal there. In Central Jersey Group 4, Hamilton plays Shawnee. Seems like those two teams always meet in the playoffs. They'll be meeting in the playoffs up there. So, and Middle Township in South Jersey Group 2, making the playoffs for the first time since 2016 or 17. They'll be traveling to meet another perennial power in Haddonfield on Friday night.
Also, Oakcrest returns to the state playoffs.
Yeah, Oakcrest is back. They'll be at Rumson Fairhaven, who's maybe one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the Shore Conference. Oakcrest in that South Jersey or Central Jersey Group 3 bracket.
And I think that any other public schools I'm missing here?
I think Lacey Township.
Lacey,
also in either Central or South Jersey Group 4. Noah Brunetti, quarterback there, having a standout season. The Lions have had a good season, and they'll have a playoff game. And Barnegat will be on the road in a playoff game also.
We'll talk more about the parochials next week when they get on the field. But one other thing, I do want to apologize to Mike. I never want to apologize to Mike. He nailed the St. Augustine thing. I didn't think it was possible. You nailed it. Well, congrats to you.
Well, I appreciate that. St. Augustine, of course, the number 2 seed in that state non-public A bracket. They've had a great season and a lot of talent on that football team. And plus, they're building on the credibility that they had from 2019, last time we had playoffs, when they beat Seton Hall Prep on the road and took St. Peter's Prep right to the limit.
Just one last thing on that. I can't wait to see one of those big North Jersey big boys come down here and play them. Like, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
And that's what St. Augustine will have by being the number 2 seed. They'll have a quarterfinal game at home. And if they win that, they'll have a semifinal at home also.
You can follow all the action all weekend long at oppressiveac.com.